Hey, I wanted to take a second to address a question that I get a lot in the office. People will say, I feel great when I leave here, but sometimes in the morning, especially on days when there's not great weather, hello, Northeast Ohio, so sometimes when there's not great weather, or just because I wake up in the morning and I'm aching. Is it my pillow? Is it my mattress? What can I do to help this? And I think it's super easy to blame this on your mattress or your pillow, but you were just laying there sleeping. Your body instinctively sleeps either on your side, your back, or your stomach. It's usually not the stationary position that you intuitively got comfortable in all night long. It's usually in all the stuff you did the day before and the day before and the day before to not take care of yourself. That makes a lot more sense, right? Like, it's probably not your pillow, it's probably not your mattress, it's probably you. And that's harder to swallow. That just stinks to hear. But I'm going to give you an exercise that will help warm up your spine for the day, get you moving, get you feeling a little bit better, and hopefully empower you to take charge of your own spinal health and feel better when you wake up. Okay, so it's simpler than you think. Don't overcomplicate this. You just have to move in each direction that your spine can move each day. Okay? Super simple. So let's start with just the whole spine in general. You can go with your spine forwards and backwards. You can go tilting side to side, and you can rotate. Even better if you can hang from a bar and decompress yourself. So the three big directions that you can move in are forward and back, side to side, tilting, and rotating side to side. So what I'm going to do is show you just spinal rolling. This is kind of like that cat-camel exercise that you see people teach a lot. So let me get a mat out here. It's going to be similar to the cat-camel, where this one where you've seen in yoga classes a lot, where you arch your back and then you curve your back up. See how you're moving forward and back? But the thing is, that only gets that one forward and back motion involved. So you really need to move side to side as well. If you're already doing the cat and camel pose or exercise throughout your day, I want to challenge you to do it more intentionally. So are you just going up, down, okay, I did it, I'm not impressed? Or are you thinking about moving each segment of your spine and rolling through a section of your spine as you go? So I'm lucky because of my dance background. We roll through our spine all the time, every day, as part of every warm-up. And it occurred to me one day, why isn't everyone just doing this for themselves? It feels fantastic, and it makes you feel fantastic no matter how many times you do it. It's so easy to do. So with the cat-camel exercise, start with a neutral spine, and then I want you to start with your tail or your pelvis, and I want you to slowly feel like you're moving each vertebra as you go up. I want you to get your entire head involved and your entire tail involved. So I'm going to show this myself. So start in a neutral spine. First, I'm going to curve from my pelvis, then I'm going to go up through my lumbar spine, my thoracic spine. See how my head still hasn't moved? And then I'm going to curve my neck down. I'm pulling down towards the floor here and down with my head here. Then I'm going to reverse it, and I'm going to start with my tail, go through my lumbar spine, my thoracic spine, squeeze my shoulder blades away from my ears and towards each other, and then get my head involved. I'm looking all the way up at the ceiling with my eyes, and I'm reaching my tail towards the ceiling. Do I have the most flexible spine? Maybe not, but it's moving as much as it possibly can right now. Okay, so that's another way to intentionally move. If you feel no pain while you're doing that, then you can also do it from standing. So from standing, it's going to look like you tuck your chin, you slowly roll down to get just your neck flexed. You round your shoulders. You let your rib cage sink in and you start to fold. And then you come all the way down. Once you're all the way down, you're going to roll back up from the tail. Movement starts from the tail, moves all the way up to the lumbar, through the thoracic. Shoulders, head still down. Bring those shoulders back, then start to roll up through your head. So it's just a more intentional way of moving. That's only the forward and back motion. I'm going to come back tomorrow and show you the side-to-side version of this, and we're going to just do a little bit of the series on side-to-side movement and intentional rotational movement. So for today, practice your forward and back motion. We already all get that, that recommendation each day, so let's all become more intentional with it. Focus on moving through each section of your spine and move in ways that feel good and bring you joy. If you're doing an exercise because I told you, you will never get better. If you're doing an exercise because it feels good, solves your problem, and brings you joy, there's so much power in that. So become inspired and do things that make you feel good, okay? All right, well, good luck spinal rolling, and we'll have a good day.